Hello and welcome to Family by Nature. My name is Douglas Limo, and in this video, I want to share some business ideas that you can start. You can start working on those business ideas before you relocate to Africa. This is one of the questions that I get asked the most, even including my own sister. She's she's built a house here in Accra, and that's where we we live. I mean, when we go to Accra, that's where we stay. And she always tells me, I could see, I would love to come to Ghana. I would love to come to Ghana. The house is built, but when I come to Ghana, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So what I've realized is that a lot of let's say a lot of people, the diaspora, especially Africans, lots like around my age group. I'm 50, I turned 56 just recently, maybe from 45 coming. There's that time, I mean, at a point you feel like, I want to go home. That age will come, definitely. You can suppress it, but it will come. I know not everyone will come, definitely. I mean, a small, tiny percentage will relocate. And sometimes the problem of relocating is the income to sustain you when you move. That's what scares people the most. That scares people the most. A lot have built their houses. Houses are done. When I walk up my street, I see, empty houses built by brothers and sisters in diaspora, and mostly occupied by caretakers. So what they do is that they will wait when it's pension time. That's when you get your regular like passive income stream that will come in, and that will finance it. But you don't have to wait till that time. You want to come when you are energetic. You can also enjoy what you've built. So us moving here to Ghana, let's say in 2 weeks time, like 3 weeks time will be like 2 years here, has opened my eyes to so many things. I mean, living here, moving here is one thing. Anywhere in Africa, whether it's Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, Namibia, Kenya, wherever you go, this is mostly, for the African diaspora. Moving, whether from the US to Ghana, Germany, US to Africa, any part of Africa, the moving part is just one thing. But the thriving living is another thing. So I get asked a lot, how do you do it? We came with a family of 8. We moved with a family of 8. And when we came, our house was not even ready. We have a family house where we stayed for 3 months whilst working on making the house livable. We did the inside, and then we moved. And when you watch the videos, you can see on our channel, that's our highest video, almost 100K, when we came here for the first time. So when I sit here and I look around and see what we've been able to accomplish within this time, complete the house, everything is painted now. Now we are building even an extension there, and without having even any business here, not even in a city here, because all our businesses were built before we moved to Africa, to Ghana. So that's something that has become our obsession personally. My biggest dream was to move back home. That was my biggest dream. And that would have been the wish of my dad, who sadly passed before, I came. And that was, I mean, he passed 20 years. Kofi's 21. So yeah, because Kofi was born, my son Kofi was, my dad died and the following day Kofi was born. So Kofi's birthday is 8th and my dad is 7. So I don't forget the date. So that was one of the catalysts that pushed me to make this move. And I thank God that, even when I started my online business. It was not even, I was not even thinking of relocating when I started business, but all I wanted was freedom. All I wanted was freedom. That location freedom, the time freedom, and eventually building financial freedom through maybe passive income streams. That really, 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 those were my real motivation. But when we decided to move, thank God it became our biggest asset without even having any money in the bank. And this is something that I've made it my obsession since moving here to help many, especially those in diaspora who want to move as well, to help them discover online business that they can start building now. I mean, this training, if you are already here in the continent, it applies. But some of the platforms like Etsy and stuff, when you are here, it's difficult to get your account. Like PayPal, you cannot get a PayPal account here. So some of these are easier whilst you are outside now. Start using them now. So when the time comes for you to move, it's easier. So my obsession now is to help you solve that problem. Like make it, build something before you come. That's part of the preparation of moving, of relocating. It's not just building a house and coming with a bunch of savings and thinking, oh, let me go, I'll figure things out. That is hope strategy. And hope is not a strategy. You need a solid system in place. That's why when I landed, we came here, a family of 8, like 50 pounds was in our account. And I've said it several times on our channel. I've shared that story before. So we are getting to 2024. Less than 2 weeks left. And this is something I want to give to you. I want you to take your time, go through this training that I'm going to share with you. The 7 online business that you can start now and even in 2024. Whether you are in the diaspora or you are here on the continent, you can implement these strategies. But as we move from the UK to Ghana, and I know many people want to do that through the emails that we get, that's why I'm passionate about to help solve that problem for many of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. So without wasting much time, let me grab my ginger chips, which is very fine. It's Qatar, it's the Hamatan season, so you can see my throat is getting raspier. This looks good. Very, very good. All right, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. This is what drives me before we go, before we start. So you can have everything in life you want if you would just help enough other people get what they want. This is my favorite quote from Zig Ziglar. I want you to look at it just for some few seconds. This quote right there contains a lot. I can do a whole training on this one. A whole training on this one. Probably I'll do that later. But for today, let's get into this. Right. So 7 online businesses that you can start now before relocating. You can build now, or you can start now before relocating to Africa. Right. So let me just get the slideshow. Right. So I'm gonna, okay. Good. So business number one is e-commerce. E-commerce. You know, I've mentioned a lot of e-commerce on our channel because that's our main business. But today I'll break it down. Sorry. So this is some stats from a platform called, or a website called Statista. And when it comes to stats for anything, they have the best. So this is their e-commerce worldwide statistics. So look at this. It says over the last few years, e-commerce has become an indispensable part of global retail. Like many other industries, buying and selling goods has undergone a substantial transformation following the advent of the internet. And thanks to the ongoing digitalization of modern life, consumers all over the world now profit from the perks of online transactions. As global internet access and adoption rapidly increase with over 5 billion internet users worldwide, the number of people making purchases online is ever increasing. This is very, very important. I'm sorry. Very, 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 very important. It says, as global internet access and adoption rapidly increase, with over 5 billion internet users worldwide, the number of people making purchases online is ever increasing. It says in 2022, retail e-commerce sales were estimated to exceed 5.7 trillion US dollars worldwide. And this figure is expected to reach new heights in the coming years. This is huge. Just want to show you the e-commerce opportunity. And when it comes to e-commerce, it's not just, sometimes when you think of, you have, e-commerce, a lot of people think it's just selling physical products. No. E-commerce is, you have the physical product side, you have the digital, selling digital product, and also software as a service. They all come under e-commerce, as you can see from here. Online transactions, everything that is done online, in terms of online transactions, you can put under e-commerce. When you download, you pay for a book and you download a PDF, everything is e-commerce. So e-commerce is huge. What I've been doing over the years is, for the last 8 years is e-commerce physical products, but it's print on demand. Print on demand is the type of e-commerce model where you don't have inventory. You sell physical products like apparel, wall art, so many products, but you don't have any inventory. And that's the best part. You don't even have to ship anything. You have companies, they call them fulfillment companies. They do all that bits. They do all that bits for you. They will just, you are, let's say, the designer and the marketer. So you create your designs and you get your designs to create products. And when those products sell, that's when that's what's called print on demand. they don't the companies don't print stock, like put them on shelves and stuff. No, when there is an order, that's when the machines start to print, machines start to work. So that's the kind of e-commerce that I've been doing, I still do, and I've taught the families to do the same thing. So e-commerce is huge, is huge. There are different types when it comes to e-commerce. I mean, selling handmade goods on sites like Etsy. I mean, selling even like wall art. There are so many types. If you want to sell physical products, the opportunities are endless. There are marketplaces like Etsy, Amazon, eBay. All these platforms are there for you to sell your products. So even when you are starting out and you don't want to build your own e-commerce platform, like on Shopify, you can start out on the marketplaces. You start on the marketplaces, and gradually you can build your own brand on your own on a platform like Shopify, under your own domain name, where you have then absolute control. So it's very, very important that you look into it. E-commerce, you can, I mean, in terms of niches, I mean, there are so many niches out there. You can go like product, you can focus on products. Let's say you can decide, okay, I want to create a store for babies. I want to go into baby products. I want to go into women clothing. I want to do sports wear. I want to do, so you can focus on like specific products. You can say, good, I'm just going to create only baby products, baby onesies and babes and all this kind of stuff. So there are so many ways that you can build an e-commerce business. So let me just, yeah. So this is just from the stats there. So this is what, let me just go back a bit. All right. So this is what I showed earlier. So as you can see, just get this one down here. Oh, let's go back again. Yeah. So it says in 2021, so this is the global retail e-commerce from 2014 to 2026. It says in 2021, retail e-commerce sales amounted to approximately 5.2 trillion US dollars worldwide. And this figure is forecast to grow by 56% over the next 10 years, reaching about $8.1 trillion by 2026. This is huge because more people are coming online. More people are coming online. And when we had, the pandemic, for example, everyone was at home. We're all buying online, and online sales, were very, very high. In places like Africa, where the internet penetration is not that high, wait for some few years. When the internet penetration goes up, you see Africa with the youngest, like the demographic, you see a lot of opportunities. Even now, I think the forecast for 2025 in Africa is $42 billion, which is huge. You see, now even in Ghana, we order a lot of stuff online. It was not possible before. So these are powerful, times that you can build such businesses, before you even make the move. Now you do your job, your normal job is fine, and you do this as a side hustle. So by the time that you move, at least you have some income coming in. And all this income, they paid in dollars. So wherever you move, these currencies are high, just like you're living there. So even if you get $100 here, it's more money. Yeah. So like in UK, there's a big retail chain called Tesco. And they have like a slogan, say every little helps. Yeah, so this is very, very powerful. Right. So let's go to the next one is digital marketing agency. You see, as businesses focus more on their online presence, service like social media management, search engine optimization, SEO, and content creation are in very, very high demand. Sorry for my voice. Just recovered from malaria. Today is the day that yeah, I took my last tablets and I feel much, much better. So pardon me. Okay, when I cough a bit, yeah. All right. So it says as business focus more on their online presence, service like social media management, SEO is search engine optimization, and content creation are in very, very high demand. You know, when it comes to digital marketing, we have the traditional marketing, and digital marketing. The opportunities that digital marketing, bring for businesses is enormous. When it comes to tracking, I was showing my students recording some training for some new lessons yesterday, and I was showing Google Analytics, some of the insights that you can get from those platforms is insane. Like like when it comes to like following up, like targeting and finding an audience, it's amazing. There's one thing that every business wants. Every business wants a customer. Without customers, business cannot exist. And I've never seen a business that says, I've got too much customers. So no, when customers are coming, they say, no, please, please, please go. I don't need any more customers. No, I'm here to find such businesses. Yeah, maybe they exist. Some business can do that as like maybe like scarcity, to create like scarcity, or to create some urgency or some hype. It's yes, but most of the time, every business needs more customers. So digital marketing agency is also another great way to build an online business. And the whole idea is to drive customers to businesses, small businesses, mid-sized businesses, using digital marketing tools like social media marketing, like when it comes to advertising platforms like Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads. And the best thing is that you don't even have to know how to do all these things. Your skill, probably you are good at reaching out to businesses and offering them solutions. Then you can hire the people who can do those stuff on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, and they can do those stuff for you. You see, I remember I worked for a company when I was in Germany. The company used to build websites. They built some of the top websites for the football clubs and stuff. So I talked to the owner of the company, and he offered me like if I want to come to sales and stuff. Very nice guy, young guy, was very approachable. And later he told me that like he doesn't even build, like he doesn't know, like building is not his thing. What he does is he gets the deal and he gets the people to do it. So you don't have to know how to do social media posting and all this management, build websites. No, your job is get the business, and then you can find people to deliver. You see, it's extremely powerful. Digital marketing agencies is a great way that you can, build an online business that you can, operate from anywhere. Can build a location independent business. That's the whole idea of this presentation, to help you build location independent businesses. For example, you can approach a business when you're starting out, approach a business and offer to always lead with value, always lead with value. Offer the business and approach a business and offer them, oh, you go to a Facebook page, maybe they don't have a Facebook page, or just offer to do something for them for free. And when they do it, you do it for them, ask them to give you a testimonial. So if you do like for three businesses and they give you a testimonial, then you can use that testimonial to go to the fourth one and you can start charging. You see, so digital marketing agencies is also another big thing. I had my own website agency for 7 years before I switched to e-commerce and marketing and sales funnels. So it's a very good one. Service like sales funnels, marketing automations, email marketing. A lot of companies, they don't have all this setup. And now with artificial intelligence, with AI tools around, so many, the AI has even taken these services to another level. Many companies want to learn how they can leverage the power of AI in their businesses to grow their businesses. So this is an area that you have to really keep an eye on. So we've come to the end of part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. We've got 5 more online business opportunities that I'm going to show you. So after I recorded the first one, I recorded everything in one take. And after that, my voice was gone. I checked, I uploaded to YouTube. I couldn't see it from when I was uploading. I saw that it's 1 hour, 22 minutes. I said, nah, this is too long. So I'm going to break it down. So that's why I've got the part 1 for you. Hope you love it. Put everything in the comment section. Watch the part 2 and part 3. These are very solid business opportunities. All right. So let's wait for the part 2. Watch the part 2. Bye.